Well, you can do it right here. Yeah, we go around.
Right here.
Yeah, okay.
How about at the pitching mound?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul.
Yeah. Suppose you want Kobe to get a glove and go over there.
Can hear you on the speaker.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for sticking around and having the opening ceremony for the 2023 Canadian Fastball Championship. I have in our presence Jack Royal, the CEO of the Blackfoot Confederacy, to say a few words, and we'll move on.
Okay. Get connected with Simbo noch Christgoi. Is the one that go is toch Zimmer. Zeg dat nog get genoot toch so. Good evening, everybody. I'd like to welcome you all here to Mohkins. And I know there's a few people trickling in. However, we want to get going. We've got a lot of baseball to play here. We got a lot of echo going on here. So anyways, to get started, as is our customs, our traditions, and our ways as Six Gates Dapi, as Blackfoot people, as Indigenous people, we want to welcome you all and start off with a blessing. So before we do that, before we get into any more comments and any more welcoming and some words from our elected officials, including the mayor of Calgary, Jody Gondek, we want to start with an honor song. And it's customary in any of our events, especially one as large as this that represents athletes, baseball players from all across Canada, to ensure that you have a good weekend and ensure that everybody has fun. We've got a lot of people that are here from across Canada, a lot of prospects here, a lot of people here to watch, to have some fun. We want to ensure that it's done and it starts in a good way. So with that, before I keep going here, I want to start with a honor song. So we're going to ask our brother, Peter Favel, where are you from, Peter? Kawakatus, First Nation, to start us off with an honor song, please. Hey, Sugapi, very powerful, Peter. Thank you for that. We're going to go ahead with our blessing. So we're going to ask Gerald Sidney Bitopi from Siksika to give us a blessing for the whole weekend for all of you here. Go.
Taatsa kahkeuka na hiuak. Ni mi wehteen kahkeutta kohteek. Ni siikaa sunki huukaapit. Ajahtsini nahkohtse. Ajahtsini wakuki, koska te ojastak mi wehtä mokkaa kaita kohteekuta ut uskoni. Okei näin. Se keitsi tapii. Ne kun tahsii takpinnaani, aamuksi nautukessa voi. Ja kitää peeni istutuavaa. Makitaan saavan nuut sitä pespaa mohkinstses. I'd like to welcome everyone here today to the original land of the Blackfoot. And I'm pretty sure my people at the Blackfoot Confederacy will treat you with honor while you're visiting us here on our lands. I hope you take some good news home with you, to your children, to your families, to your home communities, to your home fires. I will now say the prayer in the language that I grew up in, which is Siksika, Siksikaitsatapi. I utspera piupi, I nuk taxi takpinana nuk kinukanista ohkuksina nuk sistikui. I kim matu kinani utspera piupi, amuksi niksu kuannani, annu nuk kunoutu kesu ja makita mitä pohkaksanu, siksikahtskahkui. I kim matu kinani utspera piupi, kinukta pohkamanis pinani, kun ääksyskoni kun muhteen katsomat pinnani takita pissa mitä pe iksikkai pinnani kostumi tsahkummi tapi aikin ma tukinani spera piupi aamuksi ja kaakumuutsiiksi mahkitaa ma avaakomuutsiissa mahkitaa mua kaptuusani utsita pespuannu mahkitaa mit ita meskituutsiptuumia ni utsita pespia Kimma tukinani spera piupi niskanu kattu tässä miskaamuksi niksu kuani taapuakai kimma tukinan kekuktu tukamanissani ististum sina pesti spera piupi maku takukseis sinuutsissinaan kenneksi naissinuutsim annististum seni no kanesta pipuutumu Ai kan ikiaget tuutukamana niitä pomahkatuupinnaani mohsukoi. Takuhkaa suka pomahkatuupinnaani. Takeitaamme uutkaihpinnaani. Takatsiitaamme nuannaani. Anniksi sitä piiminnaaniksi, nukuusinnaaniksi, nessukuusinnaaniksi. Annekin nukanista pokamanista verpiupi, ainuhtuu tässä mokinnaani, keneksi tsetskikkinnaani, nukattuu tässä pommukinnaani, ketä tsemoihkaanua. Hei, itse verpiupi, ja nukanista pokamanista, hei.
Hei, okei, sukapi, tsekhtasiite, kitatsumoihkanaan. At this time, it's also customary in our ways to move to a flag song. So I'm going to ask Peter again to bless us with a flag song.
Hi, 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 oh. Hi,
For that beautiful song. Well, we're going to get into a couple of opening remarks. We want to get to some baseball, and everybody wants to see some good ball here, and that's why you're all here. We want to acknowledge a few people, and we want to ask a few people to come up just to say a few words. It's really an honor to be here in Mohkins. That was the Blackfoot word that we used to describe Calgary in our way, six gates that be in the Blackfoot way. I'm Jack Royal. I work with the Blackfoot Confederacy, and we work with the Gana tribe in the south near Fort McLeod, Cardston, southern Alberta. Abatsibikani, the northern Pagan near Pincher Creek, Fort McLeod area. Siksika, where I'm from, east of here, just on the other side of Strathmore, Alberta. And then we've got the Skapi Bikani, who are on the Montana side, or the southern Pagan. And these four tribes, I guess, make up the Blackfoot Confederacy. So we'd like to welcome you here. And with that, we'd also like to thank the city of Calgary and acknowledge the mayor. I'm going to ask Mayor Jody Gondak to come up and say a few words. For myself, it's really an honor to be here to witness this because I grew up in and around Calgary. And to be honest, you know, these sorts of things didn't happen in my day. So thank you for allowing us to do this. And thank you to your counselors in the city of Calgary.
Oki, everyone. Welcome to Mohkinstis, the lands that were stewarded by the Blackfoot people for generations at the confluence of the Bow and Elbow River before people like me came to settle here. Thank you for coming to our city. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak. Actually, it's humbling that Calgary was chosen to host this special event. We all know that there are many calls to action in the Truth and Reconciliation Commission report. Call number 91 is to make sure that Indigenous athletes and Indigenous sport is recognized and celebrated. The fact that there are 70 teams here competing this weekend is a big signal that we're interested in making sure we're engaging properly and meaningfully with Indigenous communities. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, from my council, for choosing our city. We welcome you. Please take in everything we have to offer and win some games.
Right on. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Yes, way to go. We want to get on with winning those games. We want to also wish everybody good luck in the next few days. So with that, I'm going to also ask our chief from Siksika, Ore Crowfoot, to come up and also say a few welcoming remarks.
Okay, Nixie Quakes, Nixwanakok, Nookskay Stomach, Chief Crowfoot from Siksika. I'd like to thank Mr. Sitting Eagle for the blessing today, as well as the drummer. Good way to start us off. And also thank the mayor. We've did a lot of collaborations with the city of Calgary, and this is one of the events that's many is going to come. I think you might have heard the Indigenous Games are going to be coming in 4 years. 4 years time. So you know, Jack said, you know, 20 years kind of stuff didn't happen. But you know, again, I'd like to say welcome. I won't do a long speech. We've got a lot of athletes here, a lot of good ball. I used to play on these diamonds as well, so I know there's a lot of good athletes here. They just happen to be Indigenous, not Indigenous athletes. You know, a lot of great Indigenous athletes here. And, there's going to be some good games. Some of them's going to get intense.
Yep.
So, but at the same time, some of the best friends and some of the long-lasting relationships we've had have been on the diamonds, in the basketball courts, and on sport. We were always competitive people. The Blackfoot versus the Cree, or the this versus the that. But it's a good battle. It's good. It's good to have it on the field. Play hard, leave it on the field, and then again, make good friends while you're here, because some of these bonds are going to last for a lifetime. So thank you. Welcome to Mokinstis, and I look forward to the games. Yan.
Thank you, Chief Sugapi. Yes, with that, we've got a lot of players all across Canada. As mentioned earlier, we've got some scouts here. We've got some underage players that are being scouted across Canada for some of the national teams. We also want to thank you all for coming and welcome you here. We're on behalf of the Blackfoot Confederacy with the City of Calgary. We want to thank Parks and Recreation, Calgary Tourism, and all the supporters that made this thing a reality. And this being one of the major cities in Canada to host this type of an event is groundbreaking. We hope to see it continue to grow and build, and other major cities across Canada to take part in this. We've got over 70 teams from all the provinces across Canada. So there's going to be some good competition. There's going to be some good ball. There's a number of events going on. Please take advantage of those events. And as mentioned, take advantage of the city. They're here to welcome you. And with that, we've got some sponsors too that we would like to acknowledge, that if it wasn't for their participation and sponsorship in these types of activities, yes, Bryce, come up here. We wouldn't be able to make these things a reality. So with that, I'd like to welcome Bryce Reed from the Deerfoot Inn to say a few words and thank him at the same time for all that he's done to support the Blackfoot Confederacy and the events surrounding these types of activities.
Thanks very much, Jack. Welcome everybody to the 2023 Canadian Native Fast Pitch Championships. We're very proud and excited to be a sponsor and to be part of the event over the next weekend. We've got a big party happening tonight, some entertainment back at the hotel with Armin Duck Chief from Siksika Nation. So we're excited to be host for that event. Also on Saturday, if you're looking for entertainment, we've got some live bands and dancing inside of our casino while you're hosted there. But really, I'm excited to catch some great baseball this weekend, to be a part of it, enjoy some great weather, and appreciate the partnership we have with the Blackfoot Confederacy. And yeah, that's it. We're happy to be here and happy to be a part of it. Thank you very much. And let's play some ball.
Thank you, Bryce. Yes, before we wrap up here, I also would like to thank a few people. I want to thank the organizers. A lot of work goes into this type of tournament. It's a national tournament. There's a lot of registration, a lot of volunteers. I'd like to thank the Blackfoot Confederacy in general, along with the staff and the volunteers that are helping out, especially Arnold from our office. He started talking about this over a year and putting in a submission. And I thought at the time, aren't we busy enough? We got to go do this. So nonetheless, I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that y'all made it. And I'm happy that we're able to showcase the City of Calgary partnership with the Blackfoot Confederacy. I think these are things that, as I mentioned, we can build meaningful relationships on. So with that, I'm going to ask Arnold to give some opening remarks, and I think there's a presentation we want to do.
Thank you, Jack. Just a little information in regards to Sunday, the closing ceremonies. We're going to have a tribute to the Siksika Rebels, Canadian champions for 2008, 2009, and 2010. So at the closing ceremony, we'll be doing, along with some other tributes to some of the ball players that are not here today and have made their journey home. We've got a number of presentations from individuals that will be given to the athletes in respect for being here and playing with the tournament. I do want to, my closing remarks here, I do want to, I'm looking for an individual named Rennie Thomas. Can Rennie please come out? A little information about Rennie Thomas. She's a proud Cree from Beardies and Okmasas Cree Nation, Saskatchewan. Rennie started pitching to her younger sister, Jay, when she was 7 years old. Her parents were influential in her career, with her dad, Chuck, as her coach, while her mom provided healthy meals, cheered loud and proud. Rennie's rise ball was type of a pitch that was thrown in an upward trajectory to strike out inside high. Rennie's deadly drop ball was used with a batter was on her speed and needed the batter to fly out. She also threw a wicked changeup that tricked many. Rennie's speed and accuracy were spot on. She spotted pitching inside, outside, high, low corners, reaching 60 miles an hour when she was 15 years old. Rennie's speed increased as she trained harder and got over, reaching his fastest speed, being clocked at 69 miles an hour. When Renee wanted a lead in the count, she was known to throw a surprise quick pitch for a strike down the pipe when the batters were slow in the batter's box. From time to time, Rennie would unintentionally walk a batter and would need help with an out and would throw a pitch out to her catcher to get the base runner out with a peg out. Her accuracy was magnetic. Rennie pitched in many prestigious tournaments, from provincials, senior women's, Canadian nationals, under 18 Western Canadians, under 18 female international tournaments in the United States. In 1993, North American Indigenous Games, trained for the 1993 Canada Games with Team Saskatchewan, and many Native Canadian fastball championships. A lot of those tournaments, Rennie played underage, capturing many championships, and was also awarded many individual awards. Rennie started participating in the national championships in 1989 when she was 14-year-old as a pitcher for Invermere, BC. Rennie and her sister played for many different teams from Alberta, BC, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Rennie won many individual awards, from top pitcher to MVP, and has a few championship titles in the senior women's division and the masters division in the national championships. Without a doubt, Rennie would be participating in the masters division this weekend, but unfortunately, Rennie was deemed with a terminal ill rare disease a few years ago, and that forced Rennie into retirement. Rennie chose her last trip to attend the NFC to watch her son, nephews, nieces, extended families, and friends complete at this year's 2023 Championships tournament. Welcome, Rennie. Rennie had no clue today. That's a tribute to her long legacy at the national participation. Thank you for the committee, the host committee, for the tribute to Rennie. Rennie is officially retiring from the mound and leaves a huge pitching legacy. Congratulations, Rennie, for your many years of participating at the national level since 1989. God bless you, Rennie. Can I still have we have a gift for Rennie. We're honoring her with a blanket with her picture and kind of a song.
All right. What a beautiful ceremony. And what a tribute to the spirit of the sport of baseball for our people. So we want to thank the organizers, and we want to thank the family for being here, and Rennie for showcasing that spirit that we all have in the sport of baseball and in all the sports and in all the things we do. We have a former chief here that we're also going to put him on the spot and ask him to say a few words. I know he's being bashful, but he likes to talk. I know it. Okay. Perry.
Yeah. Well, good evening, friends and relatives. What a wonderful way to kick off the fastball championships here by honoring. And we always say we want to honor people that have done many good things. And this young lady here is one of the best fastball pitchers in Canada in her time. And what a way to honor her and say, thank you for what you contributed to all of us here and inspired our young women to lift up to that. So I wanted to share that much, and to all the men and the women that are playing here at the Canadian Native Men's Fastball Championships, just to thank you and lift up all the organizers. It's a lot of work that goes into this. To all the people hosting this, to the volunteers, the leadership, I see the chiefs in their bonnets, to all the people that make this a success. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing, providing hope and inspiration for our young people. So, hi.
Thank you, Perry, Chief Perry, former AFN national chief and chief at home. Thank you for the support. Before we wrap up, on with some baseball. So please, no, take your time, please.
Thank you very much. My name is Arlene Panay. On behalf of the SAS Cuckoos, which Renee, we were blessed to have Renee as we were her team upon retirement. So I just wanted to just say Renee joined us in 2018. And when, we know the importance of celebrating and honoring and sharing memories of our loved ones while we're, while we're all still here, right? That's so important. We want to acknowledge her athleticism. We were very blessed to have her on our team. Her commitment to the sport. I keep hearing an echo. She's a true athlete, definitely a legend in her time. And we brought her out of retirement for a bit there, so which is nice. She's also, if you know Renee, she's very crazy. She's very forthright. She loves to swear, so we won't give her the mic, and she'll tell you like it is. That's just the way she is. That's what makes her special. We have a few gifts for Renee. Renee got her jersey. I have her purple jersey, and we got her another jersey, and she told me just 5 minutes ago that she brought her jersey. It's in her ball bag. So she doesn't need this. Thank you, Renee. We're going to give you a trophy here, Rennie. This is the trophy that we won in 2018 in Regina when Canadians were in Regina. We actually went undefeated in that tournament. We mercied every team. I'm sorry if some of you are here listening to this. And it was all due to some of the great pitching that we had. So thank you, Renee. We're handing over the trophy to you to take home. We also got some jackets here for your family. We're going to give those to Jay. And just lastly, we just want to say thank you to her family for sharing her with us. Thank you so very much. The family has asked that if the family of Renee and the Cuckoos team can meet out in the right field after this for some pictures, that'd be fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sugapi. What a beautiful tribute. Want to thank the family and the former team for their gifts, and also the organizers. We want to thank everybody that's here. We know there's other places you can be. Thank you for supporting First Nations fastball, and thank you for being here. And this was a very special ceremony that you witnessed. I think this is a good way to start the games because it really showcases our true spirit and intent of how resilient we are, including in sports. So thank you very much, Renee, for your spirit, and thank you for being for here and starting us a good way. So with that, good luck to everybody. Be safe, and let's play ball.
Hello.
All right, you guys. There's the grand opening, not the grand opening, the opening ceremonies. We're gonna stay live here for the next game coming up here. I was told STC is playing. I think they're called. But yeah, you guys can just stay here, share wherever you're watching it from, whether it be on Facebook or YouTube. We're gonna get ready to go here. What a beautiful little opening ceremony for the former player of former champion 2018. It's nice to see that. Got Gino Let here, ready to rock and roll. This will be the last game of the evening for us, and we will be back live in the morning to live stream the rest of the tournament. I want to thank you guys again for coming on here and joining us. Gino, can you hear me?
Thank you, brother Nathan.
No, you gotta.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you through mine.
Check. 1, 2, 3.
Weird.
Check 1, 2, 3.
Oh, turn it on the other side, maybe. Try that. I don't know why sometimes that does that. Anyway, we got. Do we know who we got coming up? We'll tell you right away who's playing here.
It's, can you hear me now?
Still can't hear you, brother.
Here, maybe I'll switch it out with the right one.
Oh, I had you on the wrong one. That's why.
Check.
It was my bad. My bad. My bad. Nothing but.
All right, how's that?
My bad.
So we got Team STK, which is out of Six Nations, Ontario, in the orange suits. And then we also have another team from Saskatchewan. I believe they're called WK Construction, and they are from Pasqua First Nation, just outside of Regina.
So STK and who?
WK Construction.
I really hope it doesn't freaking rain.
Yeah.
It's kind of overcast right now. We felt a few drops. Really hoping we don't have rain. What was the young lady's name that
Renee Thomas from
Beardy's?
Beardy's Okamasis. She played with Cuckoo's baseball team out of Regina with captains, I believe, Arlene Panay
Yeah.
and Leanda Tanner. They had a golf fundraiser to come to this tournament about 2 weekends ago in Fort Capel, which went down and supported. So
Nice.
real nice to see that involvement coming from their team. And as they're out in the field right now, I'm taking some pictures.
Yeah, that was pretty beautiful. It's always good when you can honor former players and as well as present. It's one thing we always have to remember is to always honor even if people are still playing and stuff. Like the achievements of their past, I guess. So very, very moving. We got Bradley coming up here. It looks like he got a taco in a bag. Oh my goodness!
Was that sponsored?
Hey, I just want to say to the guys online that are watching, we finally got our free lemonade here from the lemonade people. So they're going to kick in all week, and that was pretty good. Here, you can just move this over. It'll be Bradley's. So, yeah, we got STK defending champs, as Kyle George says in the comments.
STK.
STK. Cool.
Three good games going on now because
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Go ahead.
that's three good games going on right now too. Because on the other side is Oswego and Redmond from Six Nations in Ontario. They finished second last year, playing a team behind them, and then the team that finished third, the Prince George River Kings, are playing as well. So
First and foremost, Brad, where did you get that taco?
from the concession stand.
Okay, that's the number one question we want to know.
$8.75.
$8, man. You can get better, cheaper ones at
No comment.
powwow.
Supply and demand. Supply and demand.
That is true.
So STK, they're from British Columbia,
yeah,
right?
Chase,
British Columbia. And I
Yeah.
made the mistake. I said that they're out of Six Nations. I got them mixed up with Oswego.
Oswego, yeah.
And they got, again, STK out of Chase, BC with the orange warm-up suits, outfits, looking pretty sharp. And they're going to be playing WK Construction out of Saskatchewan, Pasqua First Nation.
Oh, cool. Right on.
Are they a good team as well?
I've never heard of them.
Oh, wow.
But like this is they would have had to have played a game this morning in order to
get here
now.
So what you're trying to say is that we're up for a humdinger of a baseball game, eh?
Yeah, it should be okay for sure. Yeah.
Humdinger. Ooh, he's whipping out the old school stuff.
I had to Google that. So
what you doing, you humdinger?
That's a humdinger of a pitch.
All right, you guys, we're going to need you to share wherever you're watching from because we need to beat the views we have. I'm kind of looking at just on Facebook alone, 5,000 people and growing watched the last game. That's just on Facebook. That's not even including you.
Hey, for everybody that's watching right now, why don't you guys write down where you're watching from? And then that way we could kind of start aligning some of the support and which teams. It's too bad that we are not able to cover all the dimes because as Brad alluded to is that there's some really good games. I just watched Masters Division and it was between Muscatcheese Cowboys against Gruard 86ers.
Oh, the North 86ers.
Yeah, geez, it was a good battle, and Musquecheese Cowboys came out on top, 5-3.
All right, so we got STK versus who?
WK Construction, I should say. Apologies.
WK Construction.
Out of Pasqua First Nation.
That's actually a team. I guess that's a sponsor.
Yeah, they're sponsors, so.
Right on.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And it's just STK?
Yeah. STK fastball.
I wonder what STK stands for. Do you know?
Silver Tip Grizzly. Where the fellow that owns the club, Benny Anthony is his name. He's out of the Chase in the Sconlith Shuswap in the Shuswap Nation. And I think he said something about it along the lines of his Silver Tip Grizzly in their language.
Oh, wow.
Fort Hope, Ontario, Kirk at Lucan is watching. He says we want to come next year.
Where's it going to be held next year?
Next year we go to Saskatchewan somewhere.
Hopefully Saskatoon.
The last time, let's see, 2016, we were in
Regina.
no, let's see. So 2018, we were in Regina. Because the last time we were in Alberta, 2017, it was held in Edmonton.
Okay.
The year before that, in 16, it was held at Prince George, BC. And then 2019 was Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Oh, wow.
So, like I was saying before, on Sunday, before this tournament was over, whichever people from Saskatchewan want to put a bid in, they'll go and put a bid package in to the Canadian Native Board of Directors.
Oh, yes.
Which consists of 7 people.
Yeah.
And then they'll meet amongst themselves, and then they will make a decision on which
City is
nation
going to be the next host.
is going to be the next host.
Perfect.
And now, from now on, everyone who's watching, make sure you put IOPS in your bid. Just contact me.
IOPPS.
Yep. The IOPS. That should be part of all the bid packages going through.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we are live here. The final game of the night, STK versus WK Construction. That is in the diamond number 3. Like I said, if you're watching, you know scores from the other games, let us know in the comments. We'll tell everybody. We're going to put ourselves on the speaker here. So remember, again, we are live here on IOPS, IOPPS on YouTube, and as well as IOPPS Indigenous Opportunities live on Facebook. I would play some music, but
That was really good to see some of the past leadership that were out in the stands as well. Ran into Vice Chief Morley Watson, no stranger to the Ball Diamonds, as he's been a legend, I think, since the day he was born. Morley Watson, Ochapways.
we got people watching from Atlanta, Georgia. They're from Sixican. Her daughter is there. Here. Jack Royal is my nephew. Go BFC Chief. Or sorry, BFC. Yeah, BFC Chief.
Blackfoot Chiefs.
And then one's watching from Millbrook First Nation all the way in Nova Scotia.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool.
Millbrook, thank you for being so hospitable to the North American Indigenous game. All the participants that were out there, nothing but positive feedback.
Yeah.
And of course, social media was blown up with Peggy's Cove.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful over there.
Limp.
Something else. And then another shout out to Mel Prano. Again, another no stranger to the Ball Diamonds or hockey arenas. Definitely a big supporter of sports throughout his entire life. And it's good to see him that he's still out there supporting it. So. Who else were some of the other notables that you've seen out there, Brad?
Notables that are here: Moses McGuire from the Siksika First Nation.
You guys are in camera right now, so just wave to that one. You're literally like straight up close up. It's like on your guys' faces. So here's Brad, who just hopped in and joined us, and hopefully we are going to be blessed and be able to have him all weekend.
Yeah, I'll definitely come hang out because I'm a fan now. Like I say, it's a way for me to stay involved with the game because it's not managing or helping coach anymore, and it's awesome to hang out.
No gang signs on live here.
Those are peace symbols, man.
Peace symbols.
Trying to bring your Mr. Wassa stuff here. No, I'm just kidding.
Peace.
All right, you guys, once again, we are live streaming this all, so hopefully you guys can tune in wherever you're watching it from. That didn't even make sense.
And you know what? Another shout out to Arnold Jerry, who was absolutely instrumental in Calgary getting the bid here in Calgary, and all the work and time that he's put in along with his family. It definitely one of those things that never gets noticed. But definitely makes it happen. So a huge shout out to Arnold Jerry, his lovely wife Bev, and son Jonah, and kids and grandkids, and all the community and family members. So
I'm just trying to find him on camera here, and then I'll zoom into it.
Yeah, he's
sitting down on the chair.
There he is.
Arnold Jerry, can you look this way?
Arnold, say hello.
Arnold Jerry. Arnold.
Wave, Arnold. You're on camera right now. We want to give a big shout out to you. You're live with you and your lovely wife there.
All right, you got to give Bev a kiss.
Yeah. Kiss the girl.
And also shout out to CEO Blackfoot Confederacy, Jack Royal. Also part of the VIP celebrations that took place here. Really good to see because it's not just one person, entire team, and having support from leadership. Also Chief Ori Crowfoot from Sixica being out here as well. So shout out to the chief there.
I think we got a very popular guy here in the bald baseball world because we got Jim Nevin. I hope I'm saying that
Jim
right.
Nevin.
Jim Nevin watching from Indian Brook, Nova Scotia.
Hello, Jim.
Bradley.
Good evening. How are you doing, buddy?
He says, I see Travis warming up on the other diamond in the back.
Yeah. Ashweekan's just playing right behind us here on diamond. We're on diamond 3, so Ashweekan would be over on diamond 5.
Oh, let's see if we can zoom over there for Jim. I think we can.
Do you know who Ashweegan is playing? I know that they really wanted.
No, there's no camera here. They're on the pole there.
Oh, it's zoomed in on you now. All right. Huge shout out to Renee Thomas as she goes by. That's one that she honored. Beautiful acknowledgement. You know what? Yeah, it was beautiful.
Where is it?
Ashweegan playing on the next diamond. On this diamond, again, we got STK playing against WK Construction, Pasqua First Nation against Chase. What nation would that be over there?
Shuswap. There's 17 bands that make up the Shuswap Nation in the interior of BC.
17.
17, yeah. Okay, Ashweekan is playing.
Oh, did we get an update on the score? Any scores? I think we got lucky here. The rain's going to pass us. So we're getting ready here for the STK and the
Looks
WK
like
Construction.
Onagami Cubs?
Onagami
Cubs?
Oh, yeah, that would be out of Ontario. Sounds like an Ojibwe name. Onagami.
And then over another good game was Prince George River Kings. They're playing the CanWest Thunder from Cross Lake, Manitoba.
Prince George River Kings, not to be confused with the Prince George Lumber Kings, right?
Lumber Kings was the hockey team.
Yeah.
They were a dynasty for a lot of years.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, the Prince George Lumber Kings Sports Club.
Is it not? Sorry, Wilney Soto says WP Construction. Is it
WP? Okay.
WP Construction.
All right.
Okay, I believe that.
Thank
My
you, sir.
apologies.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys, if you're watching online and you do see us misspell some of the names, please correct us in the comments. But you guys, don't be shy. We would love anyone to come and join us here on the live stream. Tell us about a couple stories you might know. If they're about Brad, we'd really love to hear them. And yeah, just come and talk. It's don't worry, the camera's not on you. We just want to hear where everyone's from and some stories like we said. Oh, we might have a volunteer here. Oh, she walked away. She's like, yeah, one of you fine ladies can come over here and chit chat here, and we'll see who you guys are cheering for.
Send one. Red Rover, Red Rover.
You guys can come over here if you want. I know you're just looking at us. Should we go? Should we?
You go.
No, Dad, you go.
They're looking at us.
Go, Dad.
You're making me nervous.
Oh, it's pointing over here now. Just someone come.
Somebody.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get ready here to watch. Oh, we do have.
We got a
somebody.
volunteer.
Right on.
Actually, we're just kidding.
Job.
No, come sit down. Come sit down.
What an arse this guy.
Right here.
Testing. There you go. No, she can use this one. STK.
We'll just ask some general questions.
Versus W.
Got the mic there.
Good evening, everyone.
So what's your name?
My name is Victoria.
What's your last name, Victoria?
Constant.
You can go sit on the chair there, actually, right there.
But I want to sit in this chair.
You're giving up, not gonna give you using your weekend name?
Where are you from,
No, you want
Victoria?
to know my weekend name?
Where are you
Your
from?
weekend.
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert. James
Oh.
Smith, right? With the
Kinda.
last name Constant?
Yeah.
Constant reminder.
Those guys are over there from James Smith.
All
over there,
James
too.
Smith?
They're
All
all
right,
staring
shout
at
out
me.
to all Smith.
Hello, James Smith.
And that's my
Tree
niece,
sits.
Renee Thomas.
Beautiful, Renee.
Yeah, if she
Hi,
wasn't,
Renee.
she'd probably be walking around here with two fisting if she was. This is a tournament where
Hey,
she
this
would
is-
snag them all.
This is a PG show. Just
I wanna-
kidding.
Do you know Earl Ghostkeeper?
Yes, I do. He's a
Good friend of mine.
very, very good friend of mine too. Yeah.
Right here.
Oh yeah, Skykeeper. What is
Skykeeper.
that?
That's his scaffolding business.
Nice. Business card.
I'd have to. I can call him and see if he can send me one.
Anyways, I just want to say very
You're
special.
on the camera right
oh,
now,
I
so you
know.
just look
Yeah.
over there.
Hi, Renee. You're trying to cut me off now. I just want to say I want to recognize Renee again. She's my niece. Very, very proud of her and the accomplishments that she has made throughout her ball career. And nobody has followed her footsteps yet. We're still waiting for somebody to pick up after her. And her sister Jay, she's right along beside her, and she's been a phenomenal sister through her Renee's journey. So I want to acknowledge her also. And her son Talon, who's been a very, very special son, the rock of her foundation, and he's like no other son can be to his mother during his time. So
Aw.
thank you very much,
Beautiful.
and enjoy the game.
Right on. Thank you for joining
have
us.
to enjoy the rest of the tournament.
You see how easy it is? You just got to come up here,
Thank
grab
you,
that mic.
Victoria.
Thank
You
you,
want to hire
Victoria.
me now, but I said no.
All
right.
right.
Let's do a little round of applause for Victoria Constant.
Right
James
on.
Smith. Good to see that. All right. Do we have any other takers out there before the 7 o'clock game starts? 6:58.
Right on time. Like I said, no Indian time.
All right. How about any Calgary Flames fans out there?
Oh, yes.
Could have heard a pin drop. How about Vancouver Canucks? Any fans out there of the Vancouver Canucks? Oh, could have heard a pin drop. How about the Edmonton Oilers?
Yeah, that's what I said. Boo. All right, we got Chad Ghostkeeper, Randy Potskin, and Evan Potskin played on the Lumber Kings that currently play for the River Kings.
Ah, so there was a connection between the River Kings and Lumber Kings.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We got Rodney Mendel watching from Abbotsford, BC in the house. If you guys, whoever is watching online, if you guys want to let us know if you want us to give us any shout outs to people here that are here at the Diamonds, let us know.
Mo Vaughn, how you doing, brother? Hope all is well.
All right. Just want to do a quick shout out to our sponsors. We have Steel River Solutions, Steel River based downtown Calgary, servicing the oil and gas industry for the last few years, 100% Indigenous owned, Steel River. The other company is FWS, all the way from Winnipeg, Manitoba. FWS, notorious for building the inland grain terminals, those huge, huge elevators that you guys see now. It's usually FWS that builds them. So, and they hire a lot of our Indigenous men and women, taking them right across the country. We also have a company called Chemco, based out of Nisku, outside of Edmonton, and they serve a number of industries, including providing services such as access mining, hydrovacs, and also electrical. Company that's been around for about 60 years, Chemco. And the other company that we have is called CEDA. CEDA, they're based out of downtown Calgary, servicing the oil and gas sector for the last number of years, including with offices up in Fort McMurray and southern Saskatchewan, all over the place. CEDA, again, one of our sponsors.
All right. Thank you, Gino, for that. And once again, you guys, thank you again to all the sponsors that are making this happen. This Bradley guy is very, very popular online. Curtis Thomas says, "What's up?"
Kurt, how you doing, brother?
That's
Chief Foray Crowfoot, can we ask you to come over? We'd love to do a little interview with you.
And just before we start, who is STK? The ones in orange?
Yes.
And the ones in orange. Yes.
Yeah. Looks like their home team.
Right. So there you guys go for watching online. STK is in the orange, and WP Construction
WP.
is. I can't even see it. I can't even squint that far.
All right.
Oh yeah, Arnold. If we can get the lineups here for this game, please, that'd be great. Oh, he's right there.
Okay, joining us, we got Chief Ori Crowfoot from Siksika Nation, just stone throws distance east of Calgary. Chief Ori, what's your take on the Canadian Native Fastball Championships being held in your guys' territory?
I think it's amazing. I'd like to thank Arnold Jerry. He's done a lot of work putting this together. I know he's been talking to me for a couple years about this, and but I think, again, like I said, I think with collaborations with the city of Calgary and the mayor and their team, you're going to start to see more and more of these across Canada. Just collaborations, right? Because First Nation business is big business these days. So this event's going to bring millions of dollars to Calgary. It's not about the money, but it's a big time event. And anytime there's big time events, Indigenous games, World Championships, it's a good time for whatever nation's hosting that nation to really kind of put your mark out there and say, this is welcome to Blackfoot territory, welcome to Mohkinstsis. And we want, the people to feel at home when they come to Calgary. And when I go out to visit in Saskatchewan or to Manitoba or somewhere, I want the same hospitality. So, we want to be able to, open our doors for people that come visit us. Calgary's an amazing city. And also what makes it amazing now is, even though 200 years ago, this was all Blackfoot territory, I mean, now you have a lot of mixtures, and that's what makes it great, and even the mayor, we have a mayor that's a female and also from another ethnicity. So, when you see those kind of like coming together, I think that's the future of Canada. I think, don't get me wrong, I don't think this event, it wipes away racism, but I do think these type of events brings us together as a people, and so I applaud these kind of events taking place in major cities like Calgary.
No, and you know what? We were just chit-chatting about that, Chief, about that earlier, Chief, is looking at the next time Calgary hosts it, could Siksika have facilities like this? Because the North American Indigenous Games happens, and it'd be nice to have it on First Nations territory. So in that way, it kind of stimulates the economy, right? Just before you go on, Chief, is that who were you? I don't know, like before you became chief and that, like you said that you played on these diamonds and all that.
Oh, geez.
You got put on the spot, eh?
No, again, I'm half Blackfoot and half Lumbee. The Lumbees are from North Carolina, so my dad's tribe's from North Carolina. So I grew up between Siksika and North Carolina. I've lived a lot of different places. I did play in Indigenous games back in 1992.
Oh, wow.
And Prince Albert, Saskatchewan.
I played in
Shout
those
out to
games.
Prince Albert. And my wife, the McMaster family, they're all pretty athletic families. So, a lot of the friends I've made, a lot of the bonds that we made were on the basketball court, on the baseball diamond, on the rugby pitch. And, it's not just about baseball or football or lacrosse or it's building those relationships, it's battle on the field. It's battle between the lines. But then when you get off that field, shake hands and leave it on the field.
Thank you.
These games get intense.
Yeah.
We had some French curling brawls throughout the years, but at the same time, you can leave that on the field, brush the person off, and your brothers after the game. And some of those relationships that we made on the fields back in all the way from 1992 all the way up until now, it's still there, right?
Lifelong.
And like we saw at the beginning of this game. The young lady that retired, she's probably got stories from BC all the way to the East Coast.
Exactly.
And you can pick 10 different people randomly, and they'll tell you stories that they met somebody. And so sport and education, I think, is our modern day Buffalo. I think that's what really pushes the boundaries and is what's going to bring our people forward. And you're starting to see more and more people from First Nation that are in, NHL, even the WHL and major leagues, professional basketball. So again, that's why I said in the opening, it's not just indigenous, because a lot of times when we put indigenous first, it kind of lessens it, right?
Yeah.
It's not indigenous athletes, it's athletes that happen to be indigenous, and so we're breaking through, and I think this is a good showcase. There's some athletes on these fields today that are, you can put it up against any athlete in North America.
Absolutely, and I fully agree with that. We got some of the best athletes, and they can compete with any team in this country, in this city. So, yeah, no, huge shout out. Just out of curiosity, what was your sport, Chief?
I played basketball about 80 pounds ago, and then and then the sport I was, I guess, the best in was rugby. I played rugby for high school, then I went down to a school called Brigham Young University in the States and played. I played for Duke. I actually played in 3 world championships in rugby, and there are not a lot of First Nation people in rugby, so my coaches thought I was Maori, so I spoke a little bit of Maori when I talked to them. But that was a sport that I kind of excelled in, was rugby.
Wow.
But I played softball all the way up until a couple years ago, and again, it's just about competing, right?
Yep.
And having a good time, competing and having a good time. It's not about even winning. It's just not coming out, leaving it on the field and having a good time.
So, just being a Chief Siksika, what's the future looking like for Siksika?
Oh, I think it's bright. And I think it's coming out to events like this. Like you said, it's making those collaborations with the mayors, with the premiers. The previous Grand Chief AFN Perry was here.
Yeah.
And it's just building those relationships, and it's building those ties. You got to think it was only back in the 60s and 70s that we had to have a pass to get off the reserve, and so a lot of people that were brought up in that pass system, they didn't know what it was like to travel. And again, that's not ancient time. That was my mom's time, right?
Yeah.
My mom tells me stories of
Yeah.
that. So, now, we're I think it's breaking the barriers, right? Like, and being viewed as equal as everybody, as every other athlete, right? And I think
100%.
that's some of the things that we want to bring at Siksika is what I just opportunities, and so the more and more of these, like, Alberta Indigenous Games, North American Indigenous Games, Alberta, Canadian Fast Pitch, all these kind of events,
Mhm.
I think they just showcase the athletes, and it showcase the students, and the more and more that our young youth on Ava Reserve across Canada can see opportunities, and I think we've made partnerships with Calgary Flames and the Hitmen and those kind of organizations.
Did you have to mention the Calgary Flames?
But we want our youth to see the opportunities and to see that, like,
Yep.
there's a lot of opportunities out there, and it's not just about staying on those boundaries within the nation. It's expanding.
And what's interesting is that Calgary was awarded the next North American Indigenous Games. That's in 3 years' time.
2027.
4 years.
Yeah.
And I take that Siksika will be front and center on that.
Siksika and Sutina. Sutina's, they got
Yeah.
a nation right outside of Calgary, and they have a lot of good facilities, and so they're going to be hosting a lot of the events. But Siksika, we're looking at taking part of that as well. I mean, and there's a lot of the pie to go around. So
Yeah.
we
No,
look forward to it. Looking forward to it.
absolutely. So am I, Chief. Thank you so much, Chief Ori Crowfoot from Siksika. Thank you so
And
much.
just before you get off, I just want to personally say, for your elders and your children that allow us on your territory, it's beautiful here because I drove through the mountains. I'm from British Columbia. The last time we were here for this event was 2000. Was the last time we're here in Calgary. So it's good that it's finally come back to this city. And thank you for allowing us to be here.
Yeah, and again, I think it's a good showcase. No matter where you go across Canada, there's an Indigenous footprint there, right? From BC all the way to the East Coast.
100%. Yeah.
So, thank you, guys.
Thank you, Chief.
Enjoy your evening.
Best of luck.
All right, thank you, Chief.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
All right, we got a home run. STK is now leading 1-0.
IOPPS. Yeah. And then it's on Facebook as well.
For anybody that's
IOPPS.
looking to try to follow along on the live stream, it's under IOPPS.ca.
Oh, that's the website.
Well, IOPPS on YouTube and also on Facebook.
That was probably Bryn Redhead that hit the home run, because this looks like it's Josh Montana up to bat now for STK.
STK out of Chase, British Columbia. Chase is about 45 minutes an hour outside of Vancouver.
No, 45 minutes out of Kamloops.
Chase?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the interior there.
I know that there's a lot of activity over there with oil and gas, actually more pipeline and all that. So
more pipeline, yeah, for sure. Oh.
Shout out to my sis, Carolyn Erasmus. No stranger to the Ball Diamonds. 3 cheers for Carolyn. Hip, hip, hooray.
Josh Montana with a triple. It's going to bring up Evan Norman.
We're still in the first, eh?
Yeah, bottom of 1.
Bottom of 1.
STK leading WP Construction 1-0. Bottom of the first.
STK being the past champion.
Last year's
champions.
Yeah.
And that was in Prince George.
Prince George, British Columbia, yeah. And then on the women's side, it was ECM, which is Every Child Matters from
nice.
Six Nations in Ontario. They won the women's division.
The fans that are watching in the fence, I do apologize with all the cords. Please watch your step. There's lots of cords.
You know, I really liked Chief Crowfoot's comments there about what the future is looking like. And, you know, their athletes just happen to be Indigenous, non-Indigenous athletes, because guaranteed that any one of these athletes go up against some of the best anywhere in the country. So.
Foul ball.
Well, just on this STK team alone, there's three guys that are on the 40-man roster. Then they have a player that played U23 Team Canada, so they definitely get up there and get noticed, which is good to see.
All right, we're heading to the top of the second. STK is still leading 1-0 over WP Construction
With a solo home run?
The solo home run.
And who was that, Brad?
Bryn Redhead.
Brent Redhead?
Bryn
Redhead. 10-4. Yeah, looks like a good game. All right, Nikki.
Candice in the comments wants us to bring players and of the past champs from Treaty 4 territory game. We are trying to get people on here, Candice. It's everyone's just sigh.
Leanda, sister, do you want to come over here? Right behind you, Leanda.
She's trying to ignore you. I was.
You're going to come into the hot seats here and bring your French fries. Do you have the mic?
So doing the pitching is Steve Norman for STK.
All right, we have a guest here from Treaty 4 territory. If you want to introduce yourself, just look into the camera.
Oh, no, just
I'm
we're on
just
here.
kidding. But introduce yourself.
My name is Leanda Tanner, and I'm from Cowses First Nation, Treaty 4 territory.
I'll be live streaming your Paul with her
in a few weeks.
In a few weeks, yeah.
Nice.
You're welcome.
It's a traditional powwow.
Yeah. I'm excited to go there.
So, Leanda, you're no stranger to the Ball Diamonds in that. So, what does Canadian Native Fastball Championships mean to you?
It's a lot of family time. We have a lot of family that have played ball. I have sister, cousins, friends, and we've been coming to the Canadians for as long as I remember. My mom was avid fan, and so were we. I don't know. It means a lot of family time. We look forward to the Canadians every year.
And how long have you been playing ball for?
I can't tell you.
A long, long time ago, right? So good. And what position do you play?
I play second. I'm an infielder.
And have you guys ever won?
Yes. Let's see. When I started playing, actually, my first trip to the Canadians with my good friend Arlene, we came as a team as Charlie's Angels. I don't even remember how long ago that was. But we were called Charlie's Angels. Charlie was our coach. And I think it was in Brandon that time. And then after that, I played with our family team. We're called the Pride. That was my uncle Rudy, Rudy Tanner, who coached our team and came for a number of years. And we've won a few championships with that team as well. And then my mother passed away in 2016, and we created a team in her honor because she did a lot of fundraising and supported our family in doing fundraising to attend the Canadians every year.
And what's the name of that team, Leanda?
Cuckoo's Cuties. We're now called Cuckoo's Cuties because that was my mother's name in the family. She was the cuckoo of the family, and she always joked about having a team in her name, calling us Cuckoo's Cuties, and it's spelled with a Q and a T. So it was her children.
What a beautiful story. And yeah, you know what? I know that you guys did a lot of fundraising, as went out there and supported you guys a few weeks ago, and really good to see you guys here and wish you guys best of luck. Thank you, Arlene.
Right on.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good luck to you.
Good
guys.
luck.
And maybe we'll see you at your powwow if you.
All right, there we have it. Cuckoo's
Cuckoo's Cuties.
Cuties. There we go. All the way from
Anyone ever
Southern
call you
Saskatchewan.
cute?
No, just my mom. All right, who do we have up to bat, Brad?
Yeah, so I was just trying to see the number of those players back here from.
It is number, I think. I can't even see. Oh, I seen an 8.
All right, looks like we got a runner on first.
Yeah. This could be
Foul ball.
88.
88. Does that say Franny?
Fram.
Frammy.
Frammy B. Frammy B.
Frammy. Frammy B. And Nigel B on deck. Top of 2.
And then who would be the guy on first?
The guy on first.
Oh, wow. What a
would
pitch.
be Jonah.
27. STK throwing some heat.
Stevie Norman doing the pitching for STK.
Stevie Norman.
His father Lyle is right up there as well as one of the greats from
Oh, is
the
he?
past. Lyle Norman, yeah.
Like father, like son.
Yep.
And that's kind of the thing that I'm sensing here is that, you know what, the Canadian Fastball Championships is real family-oriented type of event. Generations playing with each other. It's really, really good to see because what other sport would have that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. Wow. Stevie Norman.
That looked like a riser.
Okay.
Yeah, low rise.
Because it went up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one was right up. You know what? I played fastball back when I was 16, 17, 18. And wow, the game back then, I thought we had a pretty good team. But boy, watching some of the teams here, just unbelievable. The quality of pitching, defense, all around. All right.
Oh, hey, 3 away.
That ends the
Bottom of
inning.
2, yeah.
Score 1-0 for STK out of Chase, British Columbia, playing WP
Construction.
WP Construction from Pasqua First Nation.
Just a reminder, you guys, you got OTT back here in the black tent. You guys could get mugs and coffee mugs made. They will be here all weekend, I believe.
And they
Yeah,
also
all weekend.
also make bunny hugs.
No, that'd be the other ones across. Or do these?
Yeah, I think they could do print on the bunny hugs, t-shirts,
okay.
socks. Geez, almost cool enough you could throw on a bunny hug.
Yeah. At least it ain't raining.
Yeah.
Don't say the R word.
Blessed with good weather here. Hopefully, we'll be good to go all this weekend.
All right, going to the top of the two between WP
Bottom of two.
Construction. Is it
But
bottom?
Bottom of two.
Yeah, bottom of two.
Bottom of two.
Who do we got pitching and who's batting?
Okay.
Franny,
Franny.
88.
Franny's pitching
WP Construction.
for WP Construction and batting right now. Looks like I'm going to say Eli Jules.
Can't see the number.
Oh, wow. Line drive.
Yeah.
Right up center field.
Eli Jules.
Gets held up at one for a single.
In his career, he's probably won about 13 or 14 of these.
Who's that?
Eli Jules.
Eli
Yeah,
Jules. Wow. The champion of champions.
Yep.
All with STK?
No.
No?
Prince
Various teams,
George,
Prince
River
George.
Kings, us, West Bank. Yeah, various teams. That's going to bring up Nick Bazaraba.
Jeez. Got to be a relation Joey then, right?
Yes.
Huh.
It would be like a nephew for sure.
Again, just talking about the legacy of family traditions, right?
Yeah.
And Bazaraba, again, needs no introduction with Joey pitching fame back in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, I think, probably. Eh?
Yeah. Lots of success with the Prince George River Kings for years. They actually held the record for I think they have 7 times that they've won this in a row.
7 times in a row. Wow.
Yeah.
That is a dynasty, I believe.
Yep.
What were some of the other dynasties, Brad?
Sixica Rebels have won it 4 years in a row.
How long ago was that?
That would be mid 2000s, like 2008, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
tried
then-
going with the change up there.
Yeah, and we were fortunate enough with the program we had. We won it 4 years in a row from 15 to 19.
And which team was that?
West Bank Cardinals.
West Bank Cardinals, eh? And when did they ever have the first the Canadian Nationals?
Well, they first started this it was late 70s, early 80s.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh. That's going on well over 40 years.
Mm-hmm. Back then, they would have been the BC Arrows. Would have been a good team. There would have been the McKay brothers out of Manitoba. Terry Bone.
Sammy with the pitch. Throws him out at 2. Misses at 1.
This is at 1.
Had a chance for a double.
It's going to bring up Tony Dennis.
Tony Dennis for STK with a runner on first.
Bottom of 2. SDK 1-0. With the heat, 88.
Wow. Franny.
Franny bringing the heat.
Definitely a pitching duo battle going on here.
Yeah.
Right? Mr. Francis Erasmus.
Just a reminder, we are live on IOPPS on YouTube and IOPPS Indigenous Opportunities on Facebook. Feel free to as well come up here if you'd like to share some history. The Native Fastball Championships.
Oh, wow.
How many out?
One.
One
One out.
out. Bottom of 2. STK leading 1-0. A man on first.
Yeah, there was a force at second there last play.
Oh, little blooper.
Oh, it's gonna work.
Drops. Held up at second. Runners on first and second, 1 out. STK with a 1-0 lead. And this is the bottom of the second.
Yeah, bottom of 2 is going to bring up Brett Larson to bat for STK. Justin Potskin on deck.
If anyone could tell us the updated score of the Masters game, that would be very helpful.
Where else are some of our viewers from, Nate?
No updates yet.
No updates, no comments. They're all too shy.
Yeah.
So you know that there's a lot of changes in Major League Baseball when it comes to pitching and that. And one of the games that I watched there, they were the umpires were kind of on top of the pitchers. I don't know why. And I thought the only rule is that they have to have 1 foot on the base, right, or
on the rubber.
Yeah, on the rubber there. Yeah. So, and all of a sudden when the umpire comes and talks to you, it kind of throws you off your game. Right?
Yep.
And how the heck are you going to change your routine? So. And routine, I think, is really important, especially when it comes to pitchers or batters, anything, right? So
everything's got to align with each other, yeah.
Oh, Frammy with the changeup. Checking bases. Everybody's good. First, second runners.
I won't be upset if someone brings me an Indian taco.
Or just share that.
Or even a bite.
Ooh, another good pitch. Chip ball.
Salmon Arm, BC, James Wilson.
Just over the mountains, Salmon Arm.
Rennie having a nice little battle with STK as STK is leading 1-0. 2 on, bottom of the 2.
Their bat catcher, Brett Larson, batting here.
Brett Larson, that sounds like a hockey name.
Yeah.
Larson to Watney. Shoot, he scores.
Oh, a high pop fly to the center fielder.
Field. Tracking it down.
Left fielder got
They
it.
got it. That's 3 down.
All right, we're going to be moving to the top of the 3rd here. STK is leading 1-0 over WP Construction. The final game of the night here. And remember, we're going to be live all weekend long here at the 2023 Canadian Native Fastball Championships here in Calgary in the Treaty 7 territory.
Carol Erasmus. Carol.
Chase, BC, watching from Kamloops Powwow. Sean Billy, another POW announcer as well as a championship hockey player as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the POWs that are going on this weekend, to Kamloops, Husk, Washington, Rocky Boy, Montana, Pecani, Mosquito, Grizzly Bear, Head, Leanman, First Nation in Saskatchewan, and
just say there's lotses.
Real lotses.
There's lotses.
Yeah, Sean would have played for Don Burnstick.
Yeah, I remember him back in the day playing for that as well. Yeah.
What's his last name?
Sean Billy.
Billy, yeah. He's at Kamloops Powwow. We also have a young Indigenous DJ, our brother Corey Johnson's daughter, Kaylin. Is that how you say her name? Kaylin?
Yeah. DJ Nyla.
Yeah, DJ Nyla.
Taking Western Canada by storm. Actually, she's had some invites right across the country. 13 years old and provides DJ services for all those top model shows that they're having throughout Western Canada, the Indigenous ones, and that definitely garnering a lot of attention for such a young lady. And yeah, again, only 13. What were you doing when you were 13, Brad?
Summertime.
Being to bed.
Yep. Yep.
All right, 1-0. Top of the 3rd, STK leading 1-0 over WP Construction. No out. We are live on IOPS. Empowering Indigenous success through job boards, Live streaming Indigenous events. WP.
Who do we have up to bat, Brad?
Mike Adjacute. WP Construction has some Muscopetan players. Good luck, boys.
Muscopete and Pasqua.
Oh, we have an update on the score from Jimmy Nevin. Weekend Redmen up 7-0, bottom of the second. Is that for the Masters?
No, open division. Oshweekend finished second last year.
Oh, okay. So there's an update, you guys, on the score. Oshweekend is up 7-0 on the bottom of the second.
That's just on the other diamond there.
Yeah, they're in the black and white there.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Do we know who they're playing?
No.
Muscovy Cubs or some.
Muscovy?
I'll see if I can find that poster on my phone.
Oh wow, man, that's some pitching battle going on out there.
Can you guys see his jersey number from here?
I think it says 10.
Ernie G. Jr.
Ernie G. Jr. up to bat.
And then that would put Ronnie P. on deck. For which team?
Oh,
STK.
Wow.
STK.
The pitcher again, what's his name?
Oh,
Stevie
Steve Norman.
Wow, man, he's
Stevie Norman?
Yeah, Stevie Norman.
He can pitch.
How many people out there do we have from British Columbia?
Oh, there's
Got
a whistle.
few. How many people out there from Alberta? I don't know what that was, but sounded interesting. How many people do we have from Saskatchewan?
All right.
How many people from Manitoba? How many people from Ontario? Oshwegan, we can hear you from over here. Quebec. Truly a national championship, eh, Brad?
Yeah.
Is Eastern Canada usually well represented at these tournaments?
No, it's quite a ways for them to come.
What's the furthest east that the championships have been played?
Garden River 1 year in Ontario. That was it.
That was it, eh?
That was it. Yeah. I think they had 28 teams total.
Is ball big in Ontario?
Yeah,
Basketball?
it is. Yeah, it is. It is big for sure. Yeah. Some of the best teams in the world, the Hill United Chiefs, are Indian owned, Indian operated.
I'd say Preston.
Then there's another team out there that's called the Bear Creek Express.
Yeah.
They're
Ontario?
Also, yeah, Ontario as well, First Nations.
But it's not Bear Creek First Nation, right? That's not the name of the nation, is it?
No, it's just the name of the team. The guy's based out of Ontario, Elmira, Ontario.
Yeah, because there's Powell drum group, Bear Creek Singers.
Yeah.
Oh, a change up there. Got him.
Preston
Got him
Henry says, hello, Bradley.
Penny, how you doing, brother? Hope all is well. Are you here in Calgary this weekend?
And do you have that $20 I lent you?
Yeah.
Kurt Atlukin, Gorilla Grip.
Jeez, man, that
Wow.
picture is.
So is there rules on what size of bats you can have here, or you want to tell us a little about that?
Well, the Softball Canada every year puts out their lists of bats that are eligible, and all of them have to have a ISF or ISA, ISF, and they have to have a certain weight, not weight, but
Size, like a 32 ounce.
no, the size, that's the pressure testing.
Oh, okay.
Like slow pitch has it as well, but
Yeah.
there's a certain, you're only allowed to, you can't exceed like. There's 3 stamps that you have to look for. You have to. There's a thumbprint.
Stevie
ISF.
Norman with a strikeout. Suits.
Oh, 3 away.
So we're in the bottom of the third now, right?
Bottom of 3.
Bottom of 3. STK is still leading 1-0 over WP Construction. Arnold ripping around in the golf cart. Free rides.
Wishing he was on the golf course, I bet.
Remember, we got an extra mic here if anyone would
Jack?
like to join here us as we are live streaming it right now.
Oh, this is what we got.
And anyone that's watching online or out there would love to give us updates on other scores and we can announce them as well.
We can't see the from here. They were saying that they're messing up their names.
Oh, really? On which team? WP?
Yeah.
All right, so this is the top of the third?
No, bottom of 3.
Bottom 3. Why do I keep messing that up? Bottom of 3, still 1-0 for STK against WP Construction, all based out of Pasqua, Saskatchewan. Pasqua, I think they're about a half hour, 45 minutes north of Regina.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Lots of ball down in southern Saskatchewan, not so much in central northern Saskatchewan for some reason, right? So. Okay.
5-2 for Prince George.
2-0.
Oh, yeah. So we just got an update that over on Diamond 5, the Prince George River Kings are winning 2-0 in their game against Can West Thunder.
And a couple of lovebirds here departing. Ricky Daniels, Judy Gray Eyes. Great to see you guys.
Hey!
Oh, all right. Last time I ever mentioned his name. I love you, Ricky. I love you, Judy.
What's the updates on the score?
So it was 2-0 for the Prince George River Kings over the Can West Thunder, and then it's 7-0.
6-0 Oshwegan.
Oshwegan, yeah, and then we got 1-0 here. Oh, and a little bloop here.
They happened, but it's all about stopping that ball first. Make sure it didn't go farther. 1-0. STK is leading WP Construction in the third.
Josh Montana's your batter now.
Okay, we got some intelligence as to when the Canadian Native Fastball Championship started. In 1974, according to Carolyn Erasmus. Thank you for that tidbit. Were you playing in that tournament?
Oh,
she was playing in that tournament. Did you win the tournament? All right, well, the jury's out on that one, but I think that was a high sign that she won. We'll go with that. Good job, Carolyn. Thank you. Again, the Erasmus family, no strangers to the Ball Diamonds, going back a couple generations and a few decades, definitely won their fair share of national championships and carrying on with this generation as well, as they're well represented this weekend.
Oh, Josh Montana struck out. It's going to bring up Evan Norman.
Arnold, make sure to contact the staff to bring me a ladder, please.
They got in a pinch runner there on first base.
Yeah, 2-out catcher rule. The catcher is allowed to go and get ready. Get
Actually,
his pads
that's,
on.
Yeah,
so
that's
he's ready for the
actually a
next.
good rule.
Well,
I like that rule.
Keeps the game going along. Otherwise, you get delays because waiting for the catcher to get dressed up.
Bombers, number 17. Trying to get some players on here. Bottom of the third. STK batting, leading 1-0.
Pitching battle it is.
Call Joe over.
Boom. Rennie with the heat.
Joey Baz. A stump.
Bush 'em.
Joey Baz, this way to your right.
Bush 'em.
Joey, this way.
And that's a walk. We got two on. I think one out.
Yeah, runners on first and
Two out.
second. Two out.
Yeah, because they put a
Bottom of
runner in for the
third.
catcher. That's going to bring up Eli Jules.
Pops out.
All ball.
Oh, and it's out of play. You don't want to talk?
Come on, man. Really?
How's it going, bud? Yeah.
Give us some history of the tournament then, so we can announce it to everybody.
All right. Well, if we could just announce your name in that. We got Joey Bazaraba. Joey is no stranger to the ball diamonds. So he's been a championship pitcher going back to what, the 80s? And what team did you play for? What was your favorite team that you played with? Tough question. Tough question. That's not fair either. Sorry about that, Joe, but James Smith.
James Smith. Right on. Nice.
Chapways at Prince George. And Prince George, they sure have held this tournament a number of times. Did you enjoy playing over there? And who taught you how to pitch? Your uncles, eh? Four fingers. Wow.
Crazy.
So do you pass on some of that pitching to the granddaughter? She's 14. Perfect. Perfect.
And then obviously Brock too.
Gordon's First Nation? Yeah. And Gordon's, they definitely produce a number of really good athletes. Their sports programs, second to none in Saskatchewan. And it goes back 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, man. Long legs.
Philip Martin says hello, Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's
Oh, wow. Huh. Yeah. That's
right. That's why when I saw you last night, it was good to see you. It was, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, no, again, Joey Bazaraba, your name is notorious around the ball diamonds, and especially at this tournament. How many times have you won it? 12-time champion.
Wow.
Joey Bazaraba.
Joey Baz, you guys, 12 times.
Right on, sir.
Updated is still STK leading 1-0 in the bottom of the third.
Yeah.
Eli Jules up the bat.
You're gonna have to write a book. Beautiful. And hopefully one day it's gonna be a movie because yeah. I saw that interview, read that interview that you did, I think, with Prince Albert Herald or Star Phoenix there. Didn't know that. Didn't know. So really, really good.
Fourth? No?
Yeah, top of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to wave at our camera at that post? The fans out there that are watching this live, Mr. Joe
I'll
Bazaraba,
put him on
everybody.
here. Hold on. Well done. There.
In
Now,
3, 2,
Everybody,
1.
Mr. Joe
Joey-
Bazaraba, 12-time native Canadian champ.
Darren Highwalker Sr., I played against him in Oklahoma. I was 0 for 1. He was a beast of a pitcher. He didn't even really come off the mound. Great player. That's from
Cool.
Darren Highwalker Sr.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right on.
The power of live, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good to see you, man. Stay well.
You as well, sir.
Thank you, Darren.
Good to see you.
Take care, Joe.
All right, 12-time champion Joey Bazaraba.
That was awesome because we're blessed that the creator allowed him to be here with us still.
You just feel that, eh?
Yes.
Just feel it.
Yeah. Oh, that was something else.
Joey, Jay Nick says, looking good. All right. You're welcome, Darren. All right, we're in the top of the fourth here. STC is leading 1-0. Close game. So STK. STC is where I used to work back in Saskatchewan.
Nice. Can you guys see a jersey number on this batter?
Batter, can you turn so we can see? I don't know what it is. I can't see.
Oh, what's this? It's going.
Oh, he come up with it
caught
on
it.
the
Did he
fence.
catch it?
Yeah, he brought it back. Looked like it.
Wow.
Oh, what a play.
STK center fielder.
Yes. What a catch. What a hit. We are live here, you guys. This is what you're in for. A close game. 1-0. STK leading 1-0
Josh
over
Montana.
WK.
Josh Montana
Wow.
made a good play there.
If I was on the couch watching this, I would be saying, I could do that.
I could have done that.
I could do that.
Right to the fence. Almost. Kagats. Wow.
2023 Canadian Native Fastball Championships live. We're witnessing some great ball here.
That might have been the play of the day so far that I've seen.
far, yeah.
Unbelievable. Beautiful catch. Great D.
And great pitching by both teams. 27 and 88 bringing the heat. Who's up to bat?
I can't see a jersey number.
Holy smokes. Wow, that is something.
Strike.
Serious heat being thrown there.
I think I'll go look for a scorebook tonight, so that way we can just write the.
Bradley, what about the Stony Creek Tigers from Vanderhoof?
Oh, cool. Who's that on there?
Kyle George.
Kyle Gornall. I am not sure how they're doing, actually, Kyle.
Oh, it's an actual team here. I thought there was like
Yeah.
a little history lesson we were going to get.
Brad said.
Saku's Tigers. Or something.
There's a 5 and a 35, I think, is up to bat.
35?
I think.
Pitcher for STK not showing any signs of letting up at all.
Yeah.
And he's just coming off an Achilles heel injury as well, because he come out to Prince George for the Canada Day tournament, and he got some innings in and trying to work out that injury, and so he's looking good.
Another strikeout for 27 as he's bringing the heat all inning and all game. Number 88 coming up here for WP Construction as they are trailing by 1 here in the fourth.
Definitely a close game. 1-0 pitchers battles right now.
Let's hope this gray cloud here just skims by us.
Jonah. Someone came and dropped it off. Yeah. I don't know. I think one of you guys dropped it.
Oh,
Oh, here, let's see that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
is that for you?
Yeah.
That's for you.
Yeah, you know what this is? Actually, it's my dad's key card.
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna say a party.
Is there a key?
The boom boom room.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and just let.
All right, we're getting ready here for the fourth. Number 88, ready to bring some heat. STK out the bat is there, leading 1-0.
Nick Bazaraba would be your batter.
Nick Bazaraba.
Yeah.
Darren Highwalker Sr.
Oh, little
Oh,
blooper.
oh, nice play.
Oh,
safe.
Slide.
Wow.
Safe at first. Wow.
Doing whatever it takes. That's good to see.
Yeah.
WP showing some great signs of defense out there. Just came up a little bit short. Play at first base. Safe at first.
Darren Highwalker from Oklahoma. He's Apache, and he's saying a lot of good pitchers here bringing the heat. He said we probably only have 1 or 2 down south, so he's really enjoying it.
How about
But
you?
this is a good pitcher to do.
That tournament that they have down in the States, is that IS8, the international?
Yeah, Denmark, Wisconsin. Yeah, that's usually 50 of the best teams that get. You have to qualify for it to get invited to it. But native ball as well. There's a good tournament in Sepulveda, California, in a small town called San Juanito. NIAA.
Saboba, they host one of the big casino-rich tribe powwows down
Yes.
there. And a lot of people go down there, make that
it's-
journey, and I think they got about 4 or 5, maybe 6 powwows back to back to back. So once you go down there, you stay down there and hit the powwow trail. Usually it kicks off beginning of September.
Yeah, that's the same time as they have their ball tournament, the men's and women's ball tournament there. Because I've been there in years past, and to experience the powwow there, and then also the ball, and playing against teams from the States. Like one of the powerhouse teams there would be the Pala Braves. The fellow from Oklahoma, there's a good team that comes from there as well. Morongo, it's good ball, just like this, because they come from all the different states. As way up here, we come from all the different provinces.
And our comments earlier about how it's kind of like a family tradition, family affair. With Arnold Jerry, it's no different with them as his grandson standing in front of us here. Danton, Winnipeg was playing ball down in Texas, Danton. And I think he's made a commitment to college down in the States as well. So, yeah, it's really good to see that it's going on to the next generations and it's getting carried on. What happened there?
Foul ball. Tony Dennis is your batter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, runners come back to second there.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for our free Indian taco here. We got a free lemonade. Now we're going to see how far we can get it with the Indian taco.
But we got a pitching battle going on here tonight.
Yep, Franny's holding his own.
Franny and what's 27's name?
Steve Norman.
Steve Norman, yeah. Both pitchers, man.
You call him Steve, I call him Stevie. Yeah. I think that's what you called him at first, right?
Yeah.
Stevie, okay.
What do they have written down here?
Okay.
Steven, they have written down here.
Who's up to bat?
Tony Dennis.
Franny with the strikeout.
Tony Dennis was your batter. It's going to bring up Brett Larson.
Larson with the hockey name. Up to bat against number 88. Who's been throwing heat all night long.
Iceman. Stevie Norman, the Iceman,
Who's that? Number 88?
the pitcher for
27
STK.
for
Oh,
STK.
Iceman. Guess we'll have to play some Top Gun music when he
Yeah.
comes on.
Yeah.
88, I'm going to give you a nickname. Deadly.
Brett Larson's your batter.
Man, that is
Outside.
so wicked to see, man. Wow.
You ever been able to throw like that? No. Me neither.
My arms are totally shot. Oh, look at this. Wow, she's going deep. She's going deep center field. And it's caught. Warning track. All right, that's 3 outs.
You
Going
should
to
have
the
had
bottom of
another
4.
Indian taco. You might have
Yeah.
got it out of there.
Yeah.
Should have
Bottom of the 4th here, STK leading 1-0 over WP Construction. We do have a pitcher's duel here. What a game, you guys. That's where we came here to check out and watch all the fantastic ball here tonight. Live in Calgary.
not being disappointed at all.
Home of the future Calgary Flame champions here this year, upcoming.
Nathan, he's got such a great sense of humor.
Right?
Always bringing up that team that nobody wants to play for.
Right? It seems like no one wants to play. It's all right.
It's okay. Nathan will come out of retirement.
Right?
Bottom
So we
of
go to 7 innings or an hour and 45 minutes, whatever comes first.
Game started at 7 o'clock, 2 minutes before 8. So we got 32 minutes left of ball. And we're at the bottom of the 4th. So
Remember, we're going to give you another shout out of our sponsorships.
sponsors, got to do a shout out to them. Our sponsors are Steel River Solutions, based out of Calgary, Alberta, providing services, oil and gas industry throughout Western Canada. And I know that they're making strategic partnerships across the country at get involved in a number of different sectors. Also, we have CEDA, CEDA, and they serve Western Canada in the oil and gas sector as well. They got an army full of back trucks, swamp trucks, and everything. So, CEDA, thank you. Another sponsor is FWS, and FWS building inland grain terminals. The great big grain terminals that you guys see, it's chances are FWS built that. And as mentioned, they have hired so many of our Indigenous men and women and taken them right across the country. Also, our last sponsor is Chemco. And Chemco based out of Nisku. Again, another oil and gas company, but claim to fame is electrical. They've been around for about 60 years. So shout out to the sponsors, CEDA, FWS, Chemco, and Steel River. Ho.
All right, back to the game here. 4th, the bottom of the 4th.
Top of 5. now,
Sorry,
I think.
top of 5. Top of 5.
I can't see this kid's jersey number.
Nathan will tell you in 2 shakes.
Yeah, if you can zoom in on him.
I can't even see it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, line drive.
Oh, a nice cover
Oh,
by the
they
second baseman.
Got him. 1 out.
It was number 7.
Thank you. That was Jonah. So that's going to bring Franny up to bat.
The pitcher.
The pitcher.
Pitcher versus pitcher. 88-27.
Stephen Norman, Iceman, on the mound for STK, bringing the heat.
Do you think as a pitcher you have a better advantage when you're batting? You kind of know what's coming. You know what's up.
Oh, it's kind of scary when you're batting as a pitcher because you risk the chance of getting hit on your pitching arm.
I think the count here is 0-2.
Or worse, if you get jammed, you
Oh yeah.
chance of hurting your thumb.
Got him. Struck him out.
27. Another K. Should have somebody keeping stats here.
Yeah.
Both sides, 88.
Let's go to bring up Nigel. Nigel B.
Top of 5, 1-0 STK against WP Construction out of Pasquid First Nation, Saskatchewan. Oh, wow. Steve Reich. This is such a good competitive ball, isn't it? So entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
STK, they are the defending champions, winning it in 2022 in Prince George, BC. Number 27.
Another strike.
Wow. Why are you laughing? All right.
Because I don't want to go up to bat.
Yeah, it was good that we were finally be able to get back because COVID shut us down for 3 years or something like that.
Really? Is that how long it was?
Yeah, because before COVID, the Peguis Redmen won in 2019 in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Yeah.
Their home, they were hosting that year as well, so they won, and then COVID came, shut us down, and then last year we were finally able to return to get her going again for Prince George.
Yeah.
Wow, what a game. And for those that are watching online, you guys must be just as entertained as we are. To be here watching it live, definitely quite different than watching it online.
Yep.
Bottom of the 5th. STK still leading 1-0. Goes 7 innings. And we have a pitcher's duel. Remember, you guys, we're going to be live here Saturday and Sunday all weekend long. Thank you to our sponsors again. As Gino does mention them, we are going to be mentioning them throughout the weekend. Sponsors are a big part of why tournaments like this do happen, why they can do live feeds and pay everybody. So thank you again to all the sponsors. We got 88 here ready to face and shut down STK, and as STK is also looking to build that lead.
Got a player here.
Oh, you want to come on?
Have a seat, young
Have a
fella.
seat for a sec.
You look like you played at NAG.
Yes, you did.
Did you? All right.
He's a gold medalist from BC.
Oh,
U19.
right on, man.
Good evening, Casey. How are you going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good. How are you guys doing this weekend so far?
We are 1 for 1, 1 win and 1 loss.
How was your experience at NAG?
My experience in NAG, it was really fun. It was pretty cool. I had a good time over there.
Yeah, that was good.
What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Casey Miller, and I'm from Vernon, BC.
Casey Miller from Vernon, BC. How old are you?
I am 16 years old.
16 years old. Oh, wow. Hey, we just got a home run here.
STK.
Puts them up 2-0, STK. And what age category were you playing in NAG?
I was playing in the U19.
U19, and what position do you play?
I was playing third, and then I pitched, and then DH.
Oh, wow. Played them all then.
Yeah, locally at home, his dad, they run a team called the 6 Mile Raiders. So grew up at the ballpark. Probably started playing the men's ball at 8, 9 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he's been on it for a while. So after this, you're done, or you got what provincials left?
Yeah, I think I'm done after this year.
Okay, right on. Well, good luck with the rest of your games tomorrow. Thanks for coming on and doing this, Casey.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Casey, best of luck with the rest of the tournament, and really good to see the young. How old are you again? 16 years old. Wow.
He's only 5 years younger than me.
Yeah. And just give everybody a heads up. It is starting to get a little bit dark, so lights are going to be coming on in a few minutes. Playing under the lights. Oh my goodness! Look at that pitch.
Playing under the lights and using aliases.
My name is Brad.
Mr. Ron Coat.
Who's that?
Mr. Ron Coat. Many burgers, many championships.
Many burgers.
Sounds like me. Yeah. Many burgers.
Hell of a hockey player from Saskatchewan.
Well, where's he from?
Oh, Cody.
Gordon's. Or Coat, yeah.
Cody, eh? Yeah. Last name. Yeah, the pitching duo continues going on here at top of the fifth inning. STK just launched another home run there, and it's now in lead 2-0. Oh, look at that.
Josh
chopper.
Montana is your batter.
Chopper along third baseline. Foul. Jeez, man. So good that there's no mosquitoes out, eh?
Yeah.
Don't say that M word.
Yeah, don't say the R word, which is rain, or M for mosquito.
And me from BC, I'm glad that it's only 26 degrees because it's 34, 35 where I live.
You guys get ticks? I heard you guys don't get ticks over there. Really?
Nathan wants to check you for ticks. Anyways, enough about ticks.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Another
strikeout for Franny. This is a good game.
Yeah, this is. It's awesome to watch the pitchers duel.
Yep.
Number 88 doing his thing. Mm-hmm. Who do we got on bat?
Evan Norman. Steve's brother.
Iceman's brother.
Iceman's brother.
All right, as you can see, the lights are coming on, and is it a big deal to play under the lights, Brad?
Yeah, because especially these ones are so low. So you're going to be dealing with if a ball gets hit up above the light posts, then you're trying to look into the dark, and then all of a sudden the ball comes into the lights.
Yeah, it really changes the element to the game.
Yep.
Because if it is a high fly ball, you lose it in lights, and yeah, it could be definitely disastrous.
And then if some of the guys are wearing contacts.
Oh, look at this. Oh, got a blooper out going, hits the fence, center field. He's rounded first, rounded second. He's going for third.
You like that?
Stand up triple.
Stand up triple for
Well, every hit, every home run, you're going to hear applause now for every team. I just
going to bring up Eli
Do
Jules.
you guys want to hear that applause again? I'm asking you though. Would you want to hear it again?
See, she says yeah.
One more time. Okay. Was it good? All right.
What other sound effects we got?
We'll
got dig some out.
Here, let's go ahead, talk.
Yeah. Eli
Oh,
Jules
wow.
is a Reddit.
Change up, take a picture with Frammy, and yeah, man, I'm just absolutely impressed with quality of pitching. And
Yeah,
battle
especially
that's going
this
on.
is a good game.
Oh,
there's
it
a
is
bomb.
gone. It's gone.
Gone.
Two-run home run. Or,
Eli Jules.
I don't.
4-0 now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about those sound effects, brother. All right, two-run home run by STK puts them up to 4-0 against WP Construction. Top of the fifth inning.
Dorian.
Oh, look at this. Another shot out.
Oh, that one
It's
went to the fence. Nikki with the double. How's it going? Ooh.
Is that an update?
No, it's just
Just a reminder, you guys, Armin Duck Chief is going to be playing tonight at the Deerfoot Casino at 8 o'clock, I believe. 8 till 1 a.m. $15 at the door.
Armin Duck Chief definitely getting a lot of airtime throughout Western Canada. He is one busy cowboy. Puts on a great show. Tremendous country singer. All the way from Siksika.
Can we hear a sample there, Gino?
No.
so it looks like STK is going to put in a pinch hitter coming in the bat. Now looks like Vegas Antoine.
We're going to do a little sound effects here with our voices here. Okay, go ahead.
Now batting for STK Vegas Antoine.
Steve Reich.
Riser. A ball.
And got a runner on second.
Nick Bazaraba.
How many out do we have?
I think we only got the one.
All right, we got one heck of a game going on here, ladies and gentlemen.
Starting to rain too. You feel it? I need a big plastic bag.
Definitely getting colder for sure.
Yeah. So we will be joined by Bradley, I think, all weekend, right, Brad?
Yeah, I'll come hang out.
Right on. We're paying him in water and possibly lemonade.
Oh, that lemonade was good.
Yes.
All right, we
There
got
we have
a
a
walk. Runners on first and second.
Vegas drew a walk.
Not out?
I think we have one.
Bringing up Tony Dennis.
It's raining. I don't even have nothing to put over my equipment.
Oh. STK with a single.
How many they
Run
bring?
scored.
Mercy rule is 7.
7, yeah.
Runners on first and third.
Brett Larson up the bat.
Not the NHL player.
No.
Oh, we got a rundown here. Did they get him? Yeah, they got him.
they
That's
got
3
him.
goals. But a little bit of damage done. 3 runs scored that in.
Yep. 4-0.
Top of 6 or bottom of 5th?
Bottom. No, it would be top of 6 now. Because I think STK's home team.
Yeah, yeah. Under the lights here, Canadian Native Fastball Championships. Yeah.
Yep, I think in that bag there.
Oh, there's. I don't know what this is.
We're ready to go. Top of 6. Oh, there's a legend, Mr. Allie McNabb.
Where's that?
Right here. Gordon
Allie
Hawks.
McNabb.
Allie McNabb over here on the right. Ah. He didn't know who was talking. The creator was talking to you, Ali.
Yeah. Not that post. The post was not talking to you.
All right, top of 6. STK is leading by 5. WP Construction looking for that comeback. Nothing's over until it's over, she said.
So what do you think is going through the minds of WP Construction right now?
Well, they gotta plug away. They gotta get a run around. Try to find a way to score 1 run. Start there.
1 hit at a time, right?
Yeah.
1 hit at a time.
But Mr. Norman's dealing.
When I was in T-ball, we were down by 9. Came back and won by 12. So nothing is over until it's over.
Can you see a jersey number?
Nope. No, can't.
Okay.
'27 still throwing the heat. Shutout game so far. WP Construction looking to change that.
Get some swinging.
Just a swing and
The Iceman, Stephen Norman, doing his job, doing it well.
Arnold, Gino wants to know if you're going to take these speakers to the dance. He wants to dance on them with Arnold.
Just one time.
Just one time. What song does he sing?
Broken Down Cowboy.
How's it go?
Broken Down Cowboy.
Can you sing, Brad?
No.
Oh, man, if I could, I'd belt out a few tunes.
Yeah.
Boys to Men was playing last night.
Grey Eagle.
Oh, I had a couple of hurting times over them.
I can't even think of one song.
Now I just went, I forgot.
Beyond my age category.
No, they weren't. They were late 80s, early 90s, weren't they?
Early 90s hip hop.
Yeah.
I think I was still rocking a mullet, so. All right, what a game we got going on here. STK against WP Construction. Right now the score is 5-0, and we are at the top of the six.
Top of 6.
Stephen Norman throwing some heat for STK going to the 6th. Not letting up at all.
I can't see. I think that's a 20-something for the batter. Do you know who the batter is?
Oh, I can't see a jersey number. Unfortunately, I've never seen this team before, so I don't know the player just by looking at him from way out here in right field.
Yeah.
As unfortunately, I do know STK because I've seen them a few times. So my apologies for that if there's anybody that's watching from the paw.
Another
wherever they're
strikeout
from.
for Stephen Iceman Norman.
The Iceman, 27.
2 strikeouts to lead the top of the 6th inning.
Kind of walks like the Iceman.
What was his co-pilot, the Iceman?
I forget now.
Because I know it was Goose and
and
Maverick.
Wow.
Schweeken Redmond 10 on the Gaming Cubs 0 final. Travis Nevin pitched the win.
Oh, cool.
Nevin or is it Nevin?
Nevin.
Travis Nevin.
That his dad was one speaking with us, Jim Nevin. Okay. Sending some comments there from Mike Edelbrook or something, Nova Scotia.
Rodney says, could have been Silas Prince tournament son that was battling there or batting.
Pop up, and it's out of play. 0-2 is the count, 2 out, top of the 6th. STK up 5-0 against WP Construction. Under the lights.
Under the lights.
On a Friday night in Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah. Remember, get geared up for the Deerfoot Casino. Armin Duck Chief. Gino is going to be wearing his size 32s.
3 up, 3 down for STK. Strikeouts on all 3. Francis, go home, put on the size 32s, and I'll see you at the Deerfoot. Nikki, you just go home.
Ouch. All right, bottom of the 6th. STK up by 5.
5-0.
All right, WP Construction is going to have to start getting on the sticks here. So now that we're going into the bottom of the 6th, Mercy Rule is 7 still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if they get 1 run here, then it should be game over.
Nope. What's 5 plus 2? It's 5-0.
5-0. Why was 6th inning?
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Hey, look at that Montreal Expos hat. Haven't seen one of those in quite some time. I sure hope they bring back Montreal Expos.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Actually, I named my middle son after one of the Montreal Expos players, Marquise Grissom.
Nice. Can we get it? Is there an update on this score here that just finished? Was that the Masters?
I believe so.
All right, we still are playing with the Mercy Rule. If the STK can get up by 7. That's it.
Allie McNabb from George Gordon's Day.
How's it going, sir? Good to see you, my friend.
Do you want to come on and talk about some old memories?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
And you're not done yet, right, Allie? Hitting those home runs.
Remember, you guys were here all weekend, and we'd love to hear anyone come up on the stage, I guess you could call, and just tell us about your team you're playing with or you did play with. Good to just hear some stories from past.
Or relive some glory days.
Yeah, I remember playing against him in 1999 when we hosted it in West Bank. They were the Gordon First Nation. They beat us in the final to win the championship.
What year was that?
1999.
Oh, wow. And where was it?
West Bank First Nation.
Okay.
I was only 2.
Just 2.
Donovan Shingus.
All right. WP Construction changed up their pitcher.
Dude, come over for an interview. Come on.
B-side.
Mitch, actually, Greener, come on, buddy.
The riser.
Do we know who the new pitcher is for WP Construction?
See a
Number
number on his
24,
back?
Number 24.
Number 24, WP Construction.
Yeah, where is he?
Looks like everyone heading out and going to the Deerfoot Casino. We'll see you
I
guys
don't
there.
see a number.
Okay. And also shout out to Deerfoot Casino as they're one of the major sponsors for this Canadian Native Fastball Championships.
I'll sponsor next year if someone brings me an Indian taco. Bernard Alexander John says, "Hi, Brad. Awesome stuff. Thank you for letting me watch."
Hey, Bernie, how you doing, my friend? I think the Sapatuk Cree are doing good.
Sapatoyak.
In the Masters division.
All right, with new pitcher starting out bottom of the sixth, we started out with a walk, got a runner on first.
That's up Bryn Redhead up the bat. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. I just got word that it's Nathan Strong Eagle now batting for
24,
or now pitching.
WP Construction. Yeah. Bottom of the sixth, little blooper out center field, did drop.
Oh, it's going to drop in. Runner goes to 3.
No, well, we got runners on first and third. Top of 6, 5-0 STK.
Bottom of 6.
Bottom of 6.
Bottom of 6. Let's go bring up Josh Montana. Caleb.
And Nathan Stronger.
Strong Eagle.
Strong Eagle pitching.
Here's an interview.
WP Construction. A fan from the stands playing second base for WP.
Oh, little pop up, tracking it down.
Oh,
they get it.
No.
Check the runners. 1 out. Runners on first and third. 5-0. Bottom of the 6. Mercy rule in effect.
Evan Norman's your batter. Quick one. Lots of Oshweekend people asking how you guys are doing. Come on, don't be shy. Tomorrow, okay.
Tomorrow, he said.
We're trying to get Caleb Kishig to talk on a microphone to
Caleb
us.
Kishig.
Say hello to all the people back
You
in
from
Ontario.
Oshwegan.
Yeah.
6 Nations. How's it going?
Boy.
Oh, geez.
There's 7.
That's 6.
That's 6.
Or 6.
Okay. I'll catch up to you later. Good seeing you, Caleb.
They had a tough choice to make.
Caleb, we're counting on you for tomorrow for the interview.
Danton will get you tomorrow as well.
Oh, that's the game.
Is that game?
Yeah, looks like it.
All right, mercy rule in fact.
Mercy rule
STK.
came into effect.
Is that 7?
That is 7. Yeah.
STK over WP Construction. Took them to the bottom 6th inning where they ended up nursing. So round of applause. What a great game. STK WP Construction.
So that's going to conclude the action for Friday night. We'll be back live tomorrow morning, I believe, 8 o'clock, 8 a.m.
we'll see how fun Armin Duck Chief is tonight.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're on the clock here. Or we're on the thing here. It's getting a little windy. We're gonna shut the live down here real quick. I think we got some rain coming in. You guys tune in tomorrow. IOPS
7-0,
on
yeah.
YouTube. IOPS on Facebook. Remember, you guys, go check out Armin Duck Chief tonight at the Deerfoot Casino, and we will see you all tomorrow live again here in Treaty 7 territory in Calgary.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Mo estás? See you at the next one.